I use an app called Brick, and Brick allows me to lock all the apps on my phone. I can't even receive calls or messages, anything. Nothing will happen on my phone, and it turns into a dead device, essentially a dead element in the situation. And in order to unlock my phone, I have to go somewhere physically and tap my phone. And it's that extra effort required to become distracted that stops me being distracted at all, allowing me to get that 20% of knowledge that I need to get 80% of the results and move on. Rule number 3 is the taxi driver rule. The thing I want to install in you right now is this statement. The best investors aren't chasing the highest prices. What they're actually doing is they're aware of the long-term nature of their investments, and instead they're willing to chase prices at decent levels but do it multiple times. But the thing about when you're new to crypto is that you're unaware of the psychological impacts of the market on you right now. All of the forces that play a role in all the decisions that are made across the market, that's you and anyone else you know in crypto, are falling subject to the variables that are happening in the environment. One of the biggest impacts on you in your environment is the nature of the prices going up. And what we have to look for here is that in crypto, you only make money when prices go up. Prices going up can only happen in a time period of volatility. What I mean by volatility is the price going up and down at incredible speeds. If the price goes level and it doesn't really move, no one's making any money. So it's actually inherently required for more people to participate for the prices to go up and down drastically. So if you're noticing the prices going up and down drastically, you can only assume logically that more people are involved in crypto at that given time. And because there are more people than ever, most likely, this is a peak of the market. This is not a buying opportunity. And so when I mentioned the taxi driver rule, it's something that you can actually analyze in your day-to-day life. Whenever you get an Uber or you're talking with a family member or a friend and they start mentioning crypto, or the taxi driver's asking you if you can pay in crypto, these are the types of events that can happen socially that if you are paying attention and you're aware of the nature of peaks of markets and how people act at those times, you can now look at this environment and say, this isn't a good time to buy, because clearly most people are interested in crypto right now, and that is indicative of a peak price, the highest price that it will go to. And if we're honest, if you zoom out on a crypto chart, really what you see is very clear. There are clear buying opportunities when the prices have gone down for a prolonged period of time, and there are clear selling opportunities when prices have gone up over a period of time as well. It's actually very clear. But the more you're focused on the headlines and the sensationalism, the more you get wrapped up into this idea of going away from logic and actually following your emotions, and it's just a bad recipe.